Okay, well my daughter said to me the other day that apparently everybody doesn't just naturally know how to clean a hearth out, set the fire and everything for a wood burner. So I'll show you now how we do it, and then you can see it in future, okay? Right, we've got a bucket here, a metal bucket that I put the ashes into. If you don't want to do that, you can just spread them on the garden, or you know, if they're cold, put them in the bin, but you have to make sure they're cold. Spread them on the garden and put them by the bin. You can put them in tomorrow when they're definitely cold. This fire burnt last night. We've got the bucket there, bit of newspaper, a few sticks. Right, so this fire burnt last night. There you can see in there seeing the hearth there, look. And what I'm going to do, it's all I do. We're not looking for immaculate here. This is a working fire. It's going to be working again in 10 minutes time. So we just get all the ashes like that and just flick them like that, and they all go through the grill. Okay, just go through the grill. You can see the grill in there. Ash pot underneath. There's the ashes that come out. I mean, if you're going to put them in the bin, just run your fingers through them like that. Make sure they're cold. They're freezing cold, they are. That goes back in there. That goes in there. Door shut. I've opened up the wheel there, ready to go in a minute. And then once we can see all the grids in there, we know it's going to work fine. We're not looking for immaculate here. We are not looking for immaculate because we're going to use it again. Get the very first, and you'll see the glass gets all smoked up in the night. So, very first piece of paper, screw it up a little bit like that. A little bit of saliva in the middle. I won't show you that bit, but there it goes. Bit of saliva in the middle. Give it a wipe like that. That one gets thrown in there. They'll do another one exactly the same. Screw it in the ball. Bit of spittle in the middle. And what happens is the spittle, along with the gritting action of the smoke on here and the ash, gives it a clean. There you go, there's my hand. It's not the best piece of glass in Britain, but you know, it's a working fire, this is. So, bits of newspaper, just screw them up like that. I don't know what newspaper this is, my father-in-law gives it me. There you go, the Sunday Mirror. This ought to be burned. There you go. I never let him buy this. I once went with him to the supermarket to get a newspaper and he put that in the trolley. I said to him, no. You've got a good fascist newspaper, get a good fascist newspaper in there. Or not, I made him take it out and pay for it himself. So I'm screwing it up into balls. There you go. Dead simple like that. Not too tight, just loose like that. Not too tight. And you probably want, I don't know, 3/4 of the paper. I mean, the Sunday Mirror, you know, it's a bit thin on facts and everything, so it's not as thick as a normal newspaper. So there you go. That's roughly enough. Get the last one in there. Take your sticks, a little ample sticks, and what I do is I just get, when I bring the newspaper in, I take the very first piece of newspaper and I use it as a little slither like that to carry the sticks in with me. Just pop the sticks in like that. Some that way, some that way. So just barely higgledy-piggledy like that. Some in that way, some in that way. And then in this fire we burn pallet wood, because pallets are free. So I've got some bits of pallet wood there. Pop them in there as well. Two that way, nice and full. Take my little piece that I had for a tray. Just pop that down the side there like that. And then we're going to use this straight away. So let me just duck under here and get the matches. There we go, so we're going to use this. Wheel open at the bottom here so that there's a space there. That's it with it done up. That retards it a little bit. That's like that. And what we're trying to do is we want to light it here, shut the door, and we want the fire to start drawing up the chimney as quick as possible. Okay, so match there. Give it a light. Light it in one or two places. One or two places like that. Give it a good light in there. You can see it's underway now. Just push the door through like that. Now, very quickly you'll see how the glass came clean there, just with them two bits of spittle, and the and the newspaper. Now it's an old glass and it's a bit pitted, so, but you know, it beats all them expensive cleaners you can buy. Okay, and already you can see that starting to draw up the chimney now. Look at that. Now, I bet if you touch this, you can feel it's already starting to get a tiny bit warm there now. And as that creates heat and goes off up the chimney there like that, we want it to get going like that. And we want to maintain a bit of a roar on there to start off with, because what we don't want is the gases condensing in the chimney here. We want to get a bit of heat going up this chimney now, and that will pull all the gas up, and then we won't get any smoke coming out of here. Look, if you ever get to the situation where you haven't got a very good fire in there, just open up the bottom door like that, and look what effect that has. See, I'll shut that back too. If you've got a weak fire in there, it hasn't quite caught, get the bottom open like that, get it roaring a little bit till it goes like that, get it shut, keep that wheel open, probably 5-10 minutes worth of that with that wheel open until it really gets going, and then that's it. And we've caused the minimum amount of mess there, minimum amount of fuss, and we don't need to make it immaculate. Right, so there you go, that's how to lay, set and light wood burner for anybody that doesn't know. Thanks for watching.